echoes of the heart. Maya felt a hard source drop to her stomach when she thought Jake was finally becoming the man she always wanted him to be. She confronted Jake in a serious, heated argument, telling him she was leaving and that he would never change. He would always be a player. But Jake begged Maya to stay, and in the heat of the argument, things became intimate. Maya found herself not wanting to leave as Jake balanced the secrecy of his relationship between Maya and Sophia, with both girls unaware that he had been seeing them simultaneously. Both girls were in love with Jake, and he found himself torn between them. One day, while Jake was asleep, Sophia went through his phone and discovered Maya's number in text messages that he had been sending her, professing how much he loved her. Anger surged through Sophia, and she called Maya, leading to a heated conversation over the phone. Sophia confronted Maya, demanding to know how she could still trust Jake after all he had done. Their voices clashed, filled with frustration and desperation as they battled for the same love. In the end, Sophia told Jake she was leaving him and walked out. Devastated, Jake returned to Maya, begging her to take him back. "I will be good for you," he insisted, desperation laced through his voice. "I promise I won't cheat on you again. I'll be faithful." Believing him, Maya took him back, hoping that this time would be different. Back together, Maya tried to forge a new path with Jake, yet each day was a tumultuous blend of hope and despair. In the quiet moments, she often replayed their chaotic argument in her mind, wrestling with doubt. Could Jake truly change? Could he really be the man she envisioned? As they spent more time together, glimpses of the old Jake surfaced. Late-night texts, missed calls, and sudden trips filled with excuses. Each incident chipped away at Maya's faith, igniting a storm of emotions within her. Meanwhile, Sophia was struggling to cope with the heartache of Jake's betrayal. She sought solace with friends, drowning her sorrow in laughter and distractions. Yet, deep inside, a burning anger simmered. How could he be so deceitful? Determined to reclaim her dignity, Sophia vowed to confront Jake one last time. She wanted closure, an explanation that made sense of the chaos he created. The following weekend, at a local cafe known for its vibrant atmosphere, tensions escalated. Maya sat at their usual corner table, tapping her fingers nervously against her coffee cup. The air crackled with anticipation as Jake arrived, a sheepish grin plastered on his face. "Hey, babe," he greeted, leaning down to kiss her. But before Maya could respond, Sophia stormed in, eyes blazing with fury. The confrontation was electric. "Jake!" she shouted, causing heads to turn. "We need to talk, now!" Ignoring Maya's pleading gaze, she approached their table. "You can't keep playing us like this. We deserve better." Maya's heart raced as she watched the showdown unfold. "Sophia, please," she pleaded, trying to defuse the situation. "This isn't the place." But Sophia cut her off. "No, Maya. You're just as much a part of this mess. He's lying to both of us." In that moment, jealousy and rage flooded through Maya, fueling her own frustrations. "You think I want to be in this tangled mess?" she yelled back, tears brimming in her eyes. "You think I'm okay with sharing him?" The cafe buzzed around them, but the world inside their bubble ceased to exist. Jake shifted uncomfortably, the weight of both women's grievances pressing down on him like a heavy anchor. "Can we just—" He tried to intervene but was met with the fire of their anger. "No, you don't get to speak," Sophia snapped. "You've had your chance. Now it's time for us to have ours." With that, she leaned closer to Maya, her voice lowering to a fierce whisper. "You deserve to know the truth about him. Everything he's done. This isn't just about you and me anymore. It's about him destroying both our lives." Suddenly feeling exposed, Jake rose from his chair, his voice rising in a desperate attempt to regain control. "I never wanted this. I didn't mean to hurt either of you." His hands tightened into fists, a conflicted storm brewing within him. "I love you both, but—" Both women turned to him in disbelief, their expressions a mix of heartbreak and outrage. "But what?" Maya challenged. "You can't love two people at once without consequences." Sophia glared at Jake, searing into Jake, demanded clarity with a piercing intensity. "Jake, who do you want? Me or Maya?" At that moment, Maya's expression dropped, her heart pounding as she tuned into the gravity of Jake's answer. The room grew eerily silent. Tension hung thick like fog as both women awaited his response, breaths held in anticipation. Jake felt cornered, the weight of their gazes pressing down on him. I... But with the pressure mounting, he suddenly chickened out, overwhelmed by the enormity of the decision laid before him. In a move driven by panic, he turned away, starting to walk out. Both women followed him, their voices rising in protest. "You can't do this!" they cried in unison, desperation echoing in their words. Jake, not wanting to face the consequences of his choices, hurried to his car, jumping inside and speeding away, tires screeching in a frantic escape. 5 hours later, as the sun began to set, painting the sky in shades of orange and purple, Jake dialed Sophia's number. The trembling in his voice betrayed his turmoil. "Sophia, I want to be with you," he confessed, the words spilling out like a confession. Sophia, caught off guard, responded with a hurt and disbelieving tone. "How come you couldn't say that in front of Maya?" Her heart ached with bitterness. Jake's hesitation weighed heavily on his conscience. "I didn't want to hurt Maya," he explained, desperation lacing his words. Sophia, feeling the walls of their relationship crumble around her, shot back, "Jay, you know what? This relationship is not working. I don't want to be with you anymore." Her voice broke, and with that, she hung up the phone, leaving Jake reeling in silence. Jake sat in stunned disbelief, head hanging low, a barrage of regrets flooding his mind. With a heavy heart, he dialed Maya's number. "Maya, can we talk?" he asked, the earnestness in his voice palpable. Maya, guarded but hopeful, agreed. "But Jake," she cautioned, her heart aching with fatigue. "You keep hurting me over and over. I don't know how much more my heart can take." Her voice trembled, each word laced with anguish. "I promise, Maya," Jake pleaded, desperation rooting him in place. "I'll be a good man to you. I promise I will be loyal this time." His eyes shone with sincerity as he reached out, yearning for a chance to prove himself. As their conversation continued, Maya felt a flicker of hope ignite in her heart. Their love, though bruised, still held potential for healing. As Jake's words washed over her, she found herself cautiously believing in the possibility of a second chance. In the days that followed, Maya and Jake worked to rebuild their connection amidst the scattered pieces of their love. Slowly but surely, they forged a path towards reconciliation, each step tinged with both hope and trepidation. Together, they navigated the rocky terrain of trust, while Maya kept a vigilant heart, cautious but willing to believe in Jake's promise to change. Yet, as they began to remold their lives together, a question loomed large in Maya's mind. Was she truly ready to forgive him completely? Would Jake truly change? Or was this just a cycle destined to repeat? She pondered her choices, her heart torn between the comfort of familiarity and the fear of heartbreak. As their story unfolded, the uncertainty loomed like a shadow. And so, dear reader, stay tuned for Chapter 2. Will Maya leave Jake for good? Or will she grant him another chance as he confesses his desire to become the man she deserves? The journey of love, fraught with choices, heartbreak, and hope, continues.